I will rip that camera off your chest if you film me, I promise you.
Really?
100,000.
If I was filming, you would do that?
Yes.
So if I press the button, you will do that?
100%.
Who? I didn't know there was a taxi, no.
Huh?
I didn't know there was a taxi.
Oh my god.
What?
Hug. You know, I'll show you something, yeah.
What is it? I understand it's open for public.
It's open for public use.
So this is a public lobby, right?
It's not a public. The reason I know this is
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
gone through the details with the legal department, and it's a strange yes and no situation.
There's people that are going to be in that camera that don't want to be on camera. Are you going to blur their face?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
How do I know that?
Well, if you ask, people ask me to, yeah.
Through the...
Where are we going? That's not the receipts.
Leave me alone.
What's happened to the gate?
Oh, it's gone.
Where?
I'm not sure. I think it's just off at the moment.
Oh, right.
You know it, just walking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so free access, huh?
Well,
Yeah,
this is public right away through here.
Then I'm going to use reasonable force,
Right.
okay, to move you out of the private property. All right?
Well, you look a little bit weak to me, if I'm honest. Okay. What kind of force are you going to use? Okay. So people can cross over, no problem.
You can't go in there. It's private property, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see.
Yo! Hi everybody, this is AB. So yeah, today here in Aylesbury, or Aylesbury, I don't know. Every time I pronounce it Aylesbury, people have a go at me. So yeah, just parked over there in the car park. £8 for this. £8, this is what you get for parking here in Aylesbury. Look at the stage of this. Oh boy. Man, this is quite scary, man. Yeah, the first thing you notice is all this terrible graffiti. For some reason there's penises everywhere. Not sure why people like penises, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I like a bit of graffiti, but this is just rubbish. Look at that. Another penis. Oh, a big one there. And a small one. Yeah. So welcome to the land of penises. What is that? I think that's the old Wilkinson. Is that the old Wilkinson? I believe so. Wilkinson, what a great shop. Shame it's gone. Yes, it is Wilkinson. Yeah. So, morning. So that's the first impression you get as soon as you come out of the car park. Let's see what the town's got to offer. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm alright. Why you got a camera? Oh, that's what you were looking at.
Yeah. You're not filming those, are you?
No.
That's alright, then.
Why?
Well, you're that Alfie.
Well, what makes you think I want to film you?
Don't worry.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, no, he did, but he's on the phone. Yeah, I got a camera. What it is, I bought it off Amazon, that's why. Just put it on my chest. Hey, look, they got two.
Yeah, but they're allowed.
And I'm not.
Well, they're allowed to film.
use
You're
the
not.
camera.
Seen a bit, Alfie.
Say again.
We are authorized to use the camera. We work with Buckingham Castle, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, so
How can I get one of them? Authorizations?
that's a job because we need it for work purposes, isn't it?
No, how do I... Huh?
We don't field people for nothing. When we use it, we need to use it.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
So how do I get the authorization?
you can't get the authorization if you're not using it for work purposes.
Oh,
You can't be filming people in the street and then publishing it. That's
who told you that?
against the law.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I wasn't anyway.
I'm just saying, just in case you are.
It's against the law.
It is against the law to record people, yes.
And which law is that?
Sorry?
Which law is it?
Do you want to get a book out? Or?
Yeah, please, yeah.
It is against the law to film it.
There's a
Just
library
say.
down there, go and research it.
Yeah.
Which law is it? Because there's quite a few.
Right. My auntie's right.
There's quite a few lawyers in here.
So go to the library, go and research it.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to because I didn't.
As long as you're not filming me, I'm not.
No, I mean, I didn't state anything, so I don't need to go to the library. You stated something, maybe you should.
It's the law, yes.
Yeah, tell us which law, please.
You're not allowed to film someone and then publish it. It's against the law.
Which law is that?
Check it on your phone.
Am I telling the truth
Go
or
on
not?
Google on your phone.
Or am I
Well,
telling
I'm not saying anything. She is.
No, you are.
So she's got a phone. Go on.
Well, you've got a phone there.
But me, I don't think it exists. So I don't think I want to
Well,
waste my
I know
time.
for a fact you are not allowed to film somebody and then publish it anywhere. It's against the law. No, you're not. Shut up.
Who is he?
You're about 12.
There are privacy laws, you know. If you,
Dickhead, stay out today or something.
if you,
All right, I'm speaking to a member of the public. I'll ask you to zip it.
if you're filming somebody,
Zip it.
and you
I was
put it on
talking to a member of the
without
public.
the permission, then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get into a grey area. Then
Can I speak to the member of the public in
You're not funny. Go away now. You're getting on my nerves.
yeah.
Selena's right, she's my auntie, she's always right.
She's your auntie?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's weird.
yeah. You're not supposed to film. You are doing something against the
He's
law.
something. I don't
I'm not undercover, man.
My mum works at the police.
Is she your mum or what? This guy. No. Listen, guys, listen. I come in peace. I saw you were talking about me, and then you spoken to
I
me.
won't do it behind your back. I'll tell you I'm talking about you.
So yeah, that's fine. So I approached. Okay, I promise you, there's no laws that stops people from filming in public. You're
If
wrong.
you film me, I will kick that camera off your chest. I promise you.
That would be a crime.
I don't give a shit. It's a crime for filming me.
She will. Oh, listen,
I
take it
will
off.
rip
Kick.
that camera. I will rip that camera off your chest if you film me. I promise you.
Really?
100,000.
If I was filming, you would do that.
Yes.
So if I press the button, you will do that.
100%.
But then,
You're not joking, are you?
Do you want to try me? Because I'm not joking.
Yeah, she will.
why would you want to do that?
Because I don't want. You don't need to be filming me. So don't film me. We won't have a problem.
Yeah, but if you, say for example, I start recording now. Yeah, for example, yeah,
But you're not going to do that. 'Cause you're stupid.
and then you're gonna come to me by force. You're gonna put yourself in trouble.
That's fine. You're videoing me. I might be a vulnerable person for you.
Right.
You better take it off, I think.
It's
Take
not
up with the camera.
Yeah, just put it away. Trust me, do it another time and nobody's here. That way's better. You're not going
Right.
to upset anybody.
I'm not upsetting anyone.
Oh, it's up to you.
Anyway,
You won't upset anybody as long as you're not filming.
the reason I'm here today, I came to film Aylesbury.
You came to what?
To film like Aylesbury,
Okay.
to look around and
Where
see
you come from?
Oxford. Not too far.
Oh, you do the audit thing. Go around places and film it. You've been to the police station.
Yeah,
Told off,
that's it.
you're not allowed that.
Because you got arrested for that, didn't you?
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
I
he
know
got
who he
arrested
is
for that,
now.
Selena. I remember
I
that.
don't care. Don't film me.
Yeah,
Who
he
am
got
I?
arrested for that.
I know who you are. I've seen you on Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah. You publish your shit on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely do. Yeah.
So I come in peace, trust me.
You got kicked out of the police station.
I filmed police station loads of times, yeah.
What are you doing? Just wants reaction. And I can't because I won't lose my job.
What's your job?
Not your business.
We're having a conversation, man.
But we're not about my private life.
Yeah.
We're not.
All right, okay.
But
Yeah, but you can't go around threatening people like
she
that.
didn't do that though.
I said if you film me, I will physically take that
You
camera.
can't do that.
She will.
I will.
How are you going to do
I'll
that?
back her up.
You film me and I'll show you.
I don't want to go into physical
Film me
thing.
and I'll show you.
I really don't want
I've
to
got
be.
nothing.
I don't want you to come running at me at all. Trust me.
Don't film me.
I don't. Because it won't end up very well for both of us.
You'll get hurt. Right.
She will.
Yeah, I don't think you'll come up very
You a cage fighter or something?
Selena, my auntie.
Oh, you're scaring me now.
Film me and then we haven't got a problem.
Selena, it's on. It's on. Why is it on?
Just like,
Anyway, I leave you in peace.
Are you going to go away then? Are you going to go over there? Selena, it's on.
stop saying my shit.
Where are the other goons gone? Where's the other goons gone? The other two.
Go and find them.
All right, see you later, Selena. Is your name Selena?
That's my mum's thing.
Is it? Yeah, that's okay. I'm here to film this guy, look. Can I film him? Who? I didn't know there was a taxi, no.
Huh?
I didn't know there was a taxi.
Oh my god.
What?
Hug. You know, I'll show you something, yeah.
What is it?
I'll see it, yeah.
Did somebody order a taxi?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah. There's nothing left I haven't watched, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, nice
How are
to
you?
see, yeah. Like,
You good?
You know, I see this camera, yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think he's the one, yeah. How are you? Nice to meet you.
I'm good. What, you just
Nice to be
recognized me
back
from
in
the camera?
Aylesbury, yeah.
Yeah, back in Aylesbury
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
How's
yeah.
things?
It's not good, is it?
Why?
Yeah.
How's business?
This is my second day, innit? Just like.
Second day in taxis?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, any good?
I'm a big fan of you, you know.
What were you before?
I was here. I was working in McDonald's, you know.
Oh, you were working at McDonald's now. You started doing taxis.
Taxi now, yeah.
Hopefully,
It's nice to meet you. Nice.
Yeah,
to
pleasure
seriously,
meeting you.
Big fan of you, you know.
Oh, good.
What you're doing is great job, yeah.
Thank you.
Take care.
What's Aylesbury like? What's the worst places in Aylesbury to go to?
What's the worst place?
Rough place. I'm assuming you lived in Aylesbury a long time, yeah?
I've been to council and I saw the
Council?
Council. You've been there.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the council now.
And you've been to police station as well. So
I've been to the police station. You know what? I'm going to do what you said. I'm going to go to the council.
Yeah, and
I'm going to tell them you sent me there.
check the ticket, guys. You know, sometimes, you know. I got the ticket.
Yeah.
I was sitting in the car and they just pumped it. I didn't even see it. They don't worry. Check them
Ah,
as well, you know.
all right. Okay, brother.
Nice to see you. Take care, yeah?
Pleasure meeting
Nice
you.
to
Take
see
care. He spotted me. So do what the taxi man says. Go to the council. Revisit the council, see if they're behaving or not. Yeah, we're back here at the council. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Oh, they got new signs now saying no photography or video recording allowed on each property without consent. Interesting. Hi, how are you? Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I'm just here. I've got a camera and I just want to get consent so I can record video and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah?
Can I take your name?
Yes, Alejandro. Alejandro. The way it sounds.
No, it's just a bit loud.
Just Alejandro.
How do you spell your surname?
Alejandro? Oh, surname? Del Piero.
I don't want to get the spelling wrong, sir.
Just put AD.
AD.
Yeah. Thank you.
So you want to see inside?
Yeah, so we just want some consent. I've got the camera. Before I hit the button, I want to consent.
Yeah, of course. Okay, bear with me a second.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be up to grab my bag.
And just for that. What is this? Quality of customer service.
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
I talked to you outside.
Why?
Because what's your inquiry?
You asked. Are you security?
Yes. That's me.
Oh, right.
Yes. No, she came into the office.
No, what it
I
is.
just
Yeah,
wanted to ask
because I saw them signs saying no photography or recording without consent. So I thought,
That's why.
I don't want to start recording until I get the consent.
Yeah. When we hear cameras, people normally come and start issues, asking this, that, blah, blah,
No
blah.
issues.
But I know, no,
I
know you're not. I know.
Because I saw the sign. So I thought before I start recording,
You're not as consent. No.
I just want consent, that's it.
No, but I'm afraid you can't. Not in this building.
Whoa, what do you mean? It says there, on this property without consent.
Without consent.
Yeah.
And I'm not giving you consent.
Oh, they want to film you? What do you mean?
I don't know what you're...
Do you think I want to film you?
No.
Why do you come all the way here to film
It's
you?
a public, it's a public place.
Babe,
He might not want to be on camera. He might not want to be on camera.
you do have an interesting haircut, but I still don't want to film
No,
you.
that's fine. You can film me all you want.
I don't want to.
mind. But it's about the gentleman sitting down, the ladies there. There's people in there, some people might not want to be on camera. Some people might not like it.
Yeah, that's what I need to ask.
Exactly, and I'm telling you, brother.
What do you mean? So ask everybody or?
Sorry?
So who to ask?
Who do you want to ask? You know what? Go through that control room
Yeah.
and talk to my guard, and he'll tell you.
Which control room? All right.
Follow me.
I didn't think. I thought I'd be speaking to a member of the council, not security.
Come with me.
Alright.
But if you think about it, like,
Yeah, yeah,
do you
yeah.
think random people want to be on camera anyways? If I don't know you
Oh,
and
no.
you're recording someone, do you think...
I wasn't planning to film people.
No, that's not the point.
What's the point?
That's a body camera, my brother, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're going to be walking about with it on. You can capture everyone in the footage.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking for consent.
Forget my consent. It's everyone
Not yours.
It's everyone else's as well.
What do you mean?
There's people that are going to be in that camera that don't want to be on camera. Are you going to blur their face?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
How do I know that?
Well, if people ask me to, yeah.
Go through the...
Where are we going?
Just go to that window and talk to you. Any reasons why you want to record?
Well, just to show the council, you know, what the council looks like and, you know, nothing crazy.
No, we know that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kaz, you want to have a word with this chap? He's asking if you can record when...
No, so basically I came here, I walked in and I saw a sign saying like, no recording until you ask for consent, yeah? So I thought before I start recording, like you see I've got a camera, but I thought before I start hitting the record button, I'll ask for the consent, like the sign say, that's all. So I've asked, I don't understand why they got me to security.
No, that's fine.
The issue is not with the security.
What's the recording? What you
So basically just showing what the council look like and stuff like that.
the council look like?
Yeah, you know, it's clean, it's nice.
Are you like a YouTuber or something? Or?
Well, no, like just making like...
Yeah, but who's it for though?
Who is it for?
Yeah.
Just a project kind of thing.
Oh, for yourself?
Yeah.
But
Like I want to do like
you
an...
record at a reception area?
Yeah, just whatever is publicly accessible.
Wherever he's walking about and that camera's on, innit?
Whatever is publicly accessible, nothing like... I mean, yeah. If people let me in places, then I don't mind, but if they
No,
don't...
you can't go inside anyway.
Of course. Unless I get invited.
Huh?
Unless I get invited by, let's say, for example, someone.
Yeah, that's
Just like now, this guy invited me
We
here.
have like an open day.
Yeah.
We have an open day sometimes. Yeah,
Oh, no.
like that.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, but the front lobby doesn't need an open day.
Sorry?
The front lobby doesn't need an open day.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you general information.
Oh, yeah. I get it. Yeah. Of course, good.
But regarding recording, the council policy is not to record outside.
Outside?
Yeah.
Well,
Reception area. Outside at the bottom steps.
yeah, until you get given... Until somebody gives you consent.
But outside...
Not allowed.
Yeah.
Outside?
Yeah, outside you can.
Inside, not allowed.
Reception area not allowed.
Yeah, but it says until you get consent.
Yeah, but no one's going to give you consent. That's the whole reason.
So who's the chief here?
Rachel Shimmins.
All right, let's get her. Ask her for consent.
Well, you need to send her. You need to go to contact centre, phone them up.
Well, that's why I asked the receptionist. I don't understand why she got you guys involved. I really don't.
No, that's what she's doing her job, and we're just doing our job.
Yeah.
But you guys are security.
Sorry?
You guys are security, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like threatening or anything.
No, we never said that.
I'm not causing alarms.
So what's your name?
Alejandro Del Piero. I've already given her my name.
Oh, you're gonna give
Yeah, but she couldn't spell it, so she put AD. That's all.
Can you just write there for me, please? If you wait outside,
Yeah.
and I'll get one of the other colleagues come on board with you.
All right, no problem. What was your name again?
Kaz.
Kaz. I thought you called you Kazi. Did you call him Kazi or was that his name?
Yeah, the name's Kaz, but they call me Kaz.
I thought he's your like cousin, you know, Kazi. All right.
Yeah, we got this one. Thank you.
So yeah, we're still waiting for the consent. I don't think it's a security issue. More like, no?
Because we have vulnerable people coming.
Yeah, of course.
And stuff like that. So, what do you want to film for?
Just it's like just to show what our council look like in general inside the lobby. Yeah, nothing, not inside the.
Yeah, no. It's
anything
just,
anywhere publicly
just
accessible.
Like sometimes when people come in for quite sensitive meetings, so.
Yeah. Where, like upstairs and stuff.
No, but they'll come into this.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're still waiting. So I won't hit the button until they say, until I get the get-go. How long do you think we'll wait for consent? I don't know.
Just bear with us a couple of minutes.
All right, no worries, no worries. Nice and warm in here. Yeah.
Cold outside, isn't it?
Huh?
Cold outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Earlier was even way warmer in here. Too hot.
I know. You see, that's one of the things that I could be speaking about when I'm filming.
What do you mean?
Like it's too hot in here. It's nice and warm. Things like that.
Okay, no, that's fine. Thank you.
What does that have to do with you showing? Because the context
Well, it just
behind it is you showing
it shows
the
like
council building.
yeah, it shows like our council, like they're wasting too much gas. It's too hot in here. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's not gas. It's all electric, but it's all
Oh,
off.
that's even worse.
It's all off. It's all off. It only gets turned on for a limited amount of time.
Yeah, yeah,
Other than that, the fans be running, but I don't know about that.
yeah. Things like that. Just looking around. Council property, you know, council property, public property, that kind of stuff. Nothing crazy. How long have you been working here?
Not long.
Not long.
Been some time.
Do you get any crazy situations or?
Not here personally, no, but I've dealt with crazy people, would say, in the security game.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
not here in the
Not here
council.
though.
Where did you work before then?
Plenty of places. I've got all experience in security.
Really?
Yes.
Behind the door? Not the door, like
Doors, private,
door.
corporate.
I bet that's the word, drunkies, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't be working with them.
But you'd be surprised, they don't even do nothing.
Huh?
They don't really kick off, I'll be honest.
People drinking? I can't deal with drunk people, man. You're better off here, nice and warm. And dealing with nice people like me asking for consent.
Are you going to put... Is it the
Waiting
red
to-
one, yeah?
Yeah.
Not asking for consent, that's a good reason. I'll give it to you. Good reason.
I don't even know what he said. Lunch? I need my consent.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you today? You good?
Yeah, fine. You want to film, yes?
Yeah. Well, I was going to come in anyway, and then I saw that sign. I thought before I start filming.
Yeah. They won't
Just
let-
pictures
yeah,
and stuff.
they
How
won't
it
let you
look.
film in here because
Yeah.
of, as you can appreciate.
No, not filming. Like taking pictures.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because of
Who?
we have clients coming in who are
Oh
vulnerable.
no, not interested in that.
Yeah, but they will be in the back of shots.
No.
But it's a one stage catch all. If they say yes to you without going through the proper procedures, then someone else comes in and goes, well, I can film because you let him film it. So you have to do it straight across the board. Same with all the weddings we have here.
Weddings?
Yeah, we have weddings to be arranged. Move it out of the way so otherwise you get trampled. Yeah. Even the photographers there have to come in and go through and ask and get written permission to, because it is just a set of procedures they got in place. Have they given you contact details?
Who?
The people there, have they given you contact?
No, nothing. Contact details for what?
Basic contact details for the contact centre who you can contact. That sounds strange saying that. You get in touch with them better and request.
Well, just take a picture.
Yes, because
Come
it's a
on,
government
man.
building.
Yeah.
Because that's why.
Yeah, but I thought the government buildings are like paid by the people. Right?
No.
You're not paid by the people?
The government buildings,
Yeah,
right? Permission in here is implied permission that has to be given. You cannot just walk into a government building and take photographs. You can't walk.
You can
into
walk
an
in
office.
though.
You can't walk into an office and take photographs.
Right.
Without permission. That's the same everywhere. you need to have permission.
But that's not, that's like a council building, right?
Yes,
I understand it's paid by the council tax.
yes,
I understand it belongs to the people.
yes.
I understand this is public lobby.
It's not a public lobby. It is an office.
I understand it's open for public.
It's open for public use.
So this
but
is public lobby, right?
It's not a public. The reason I know this is because
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
gone through the details with the legal department, and it's a strange yes and no situation. It is not public access. It is with permission to come in and do and see, but not because we've had issues in the past. That is why
With who?
With people. I cannot go into the details.
What kind of issues are meant?
We've had people come in and take the photographs,
Oh,
putting
right.
them on
Social
the
media?
website. Yes,
Oh, right.
and it relates to people's social service cases and so forth, because they would be in the back. So there's a blanket ban. You have to have express permission, which is you contact and you get it. They say yes, you can take photographs because you've had it happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Yes, but you haven't got permission, have you?
I'm asking for it.
But I'm saying, have you got the permission, contact?
I don't think, whoever put this sign in, I don't think they ever thought about it.
Yeah, but the legal, they went for it because of...
Because in a way, this doesn't mean anything.
It does.
I don't think so. It's like,
You're entitled to say that, sir.
no, no, no.
But the
Because
legal...
that sign is telling me to go in and ask for consent.
Yes.
But in reality, there's nobody there to ask. It's just made up.
In reality...
And in reality, I can walk in here, it's a public lobby, like I said.
Again, it is a public...
It's a council, man. You cannot... so if I need service here, yeah?
Yeah. But
If I live in this... If I...
We can refuse...
Hang on.
Hang on.
You can't
Rather than getting
refuse.
to know, we can say we won't film you because we refuse to let you take photographs of us while we're doing it.
What do you
That
mean?
is a right that we
No, no,
have.
no, we're talking about something different
Yeah.
now. What I'm saying is this is public lobby, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? As a taxpayer, especially as a taxpayer, I can enter here,
Yeah.
obviously without fighting anybody or swearing and stuff like
Oh,
this.
yes.
I can enter any time, especially if I need service. While I enter there, when I enter, I can also document my stay. Does that make sense?
I know what you're
I
saying.
can take notes,
Yeah.
I can take whatever.
Yeah, I know
And
what
this sign, me personally, I don't think it's worth the paper that it's written on, to be honest. It's a waste of time. And now I proved my point because I'm asking for that consent. And it's like you guys are running like headless chickens because in reality, there's nobody there to give me consent.
I'm trying to explain.
Yeah.
Right?
You,
I have got,
what is that?
what I'm trying to give you is an address, right? To contact.
For what?
We're discussing consent, yes?
Yeah.
To request consent, which they can then get the consent or not get the consent and then come back and tell
Who's
you.
they? This is like
council.
imaginary.
The legal department of the council, the people who have the access to control.
And who are these people?
The legal department. I cannot give you names.
Do you see what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is all imaginary. Somebody decided to put that sign in there. Why? Because somebody came in here, filmed or put something in social media. You probably got a backlash and he decided, oh, let's go and put this sign. But that sign means nothing. People can still walk in here and film, take pictures, whatever they want. I don't think you guys can stand in between that. I think, I don't know, if that's not clear, then I don't know what.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
I'm saying that basically it's with a consent and implied consent.
What I'm saying is that sign is a request. If people choose to ignore it, they will ignore it. And you guys cannot stop
and
that.
then what will happen is the people here, say you've come in because I'm going to pick something at random, right? So,
Yeah, go
on. Which would be a council tax request.
Yeah.
Yeah? You come in, you're filming as you are. Yes, you've come in to take photographs. They can refuse then to serve you because they do not want their photographs taken.
No, they can't.
They can.
No, they
People
can't.
can
Who's they? The lady over there?
Again, we are talking...
The lady over there?
We are talking hypotheticals.
Yeah.
Yeah? You're saying you come in to deal with a...
So, environmental question.
Okay, an environmental question.
Yeah.
And the environmental
They
officer-
cannot refuse to not give me the answer. Do you know that?
The environmental officer
They
can-
have to take the question. They have to give me an
Yes,
answer.
they can take the question, but they can refuse to deal with you while you're filming. They will say, I will deal with this, but I will not.
Then
deal
they're
with
in
it
the
while
wrong.
you're
Then
filming.
they're in the wrong job.
That is their choice to make, sir.
No,
That is their
absolutely
choice.
not.
You cannot say to someone, I will film you. They have the right to refuse that.
So how come I'm being filmed here?
Again, they have the right to refuse that. Do you refuse to be filmed? You're being...
How come I'm filmed? Look, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That
I
is for
see
the
you hit your head
safety.
now. How come I'm being filmed here?
Because that, again, this is for the safety. They can refuse to deal with you if they want to, because they refuse to be filmed. Anyway,
Then they're in the wrong
that's
job.
the contact people who you need to contact to film. So.
And who am I? It's just an address.
Well, basically, if you leave,
There's no name.
yeah, well, it will be the department. Because there is a contact centre,
Ah.
I can't say it will be, because I can't say Joe will be on or Mark will be on. It will go and whoever's dealing with the call will deal with it.
Right.
Okay.
So I thought you guys are just security, but apparently not. Anyway, thank you everybody.
Okay.
And thanks for joining my show. Just say please like and share and subscribe. Welcome to YouTube. Well, we visited the council. I mean, revisited the council. So it's only fair we revisit the police station. Yeah. It looks like they've got this temporary car park here. Which they probably, ooh. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this gate open. This gate is, the gate is not even there.
Hey, bud.
What's happened to the gate?
Oh, he's gone.
Where?
I'm not sure. I think it's just off at the moment.
Oh, right.
You know it, just walking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so free access, huh?
Well,
Yeah,
this
public right
is the
of way,
public
yeah.
right of way through here.
Is it? This way?
Yeah. So this road that comes all the way around is public right of way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. So people can cross over, no problem.
Yeah, they can't gain access to any of the buildings because they're all key coded. But yeah, the road that comes all the way around is a one way that comes off the main road, comes round so you can get out.
Okay. That's cool.
No, all right. Public access, so.
Cool. We're going to wander around it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because I visited the place before and I had so many people like stood on my way over there.
Yeah, like I said, it's a public access road.
Just public access.
Around.
So people can just
But like I said, obviously, custody dock is a custody dock. It's not there at the moment. All the buildings, you won't be able to get into the buildings. And then everywhere around the back is all carded anyway, so.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right.
No worries. And this gate, are they planning to put it back on or?
I believe so, yeah.
So once that's on, then it won't be publicly accessible?
Essentially, I think it's just the bottom bit there just rusted away. So I think.
So when that's back on, that's it? Hey, that's weird, man.
It is what it is, mate. But
It is, okay, no worries.
any issues, mate? There should be people wandering about. So if you need any questions, just grab somebody.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that.
No
Cheers.
worries, man.
Hey, look, money. How much money in there?
No money.
No, how much have you got in there?
No money.
You sure?
Yeah.
It looks like money to me.
No money.
What is it?
It's receipts.
Is it peanuts? How much?
No, I can't talk to you. No, I can't talk
Why?
to you. Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I just check. I like to check the money.
Eh?
How much money have you got
I
there?
don't have any money. Don't.
How much? Oh, look, that's money. Oh, lots of money. That's not the receipts.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Who are you?
Yeah, how are you? Not a lot. What are you doing?
Recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't go in there, all right?
I am.
Sorry?
I am. Why not?
It's private property.
No.
No, it is. After that point, it's private.
No, mate. I was invited.
You were invited?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody?
Who's that?
A police officer.
What's his name?
I don't know. What are you pulling over for?
I'm just making sure you don't go in there and just establish.
I am.
So, do you have an appointment with someone?
No. Oh, you're police. No, I don't have an appointment.
You
I
don't have an appointment?
Yeah.
But you've been invited by someone to come
Yeah,
here.
this is publicly accessible.
It's not privately accessible.
Privately? Publicly?
Yeah, it's not public.
It is, you're wrong.
It's not. So the area that's publicly accessible is the
Yeah.
reception at the front. This isn't.
I don't think so.
You can see behind you, it says private property.
But somebody has said to me it's open.
Who said that?
Some police officer.
Yeah, the reception bit is open.
No, this
Yes.
bit.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
It says private property there.
Why are you malinformed?
Sorry? No, this is a police station. It's owned by Thames Valley Police.
Okay, so?
Okay, so the area that's publicly accessible is the reception, and you're free to go there if you'd like.
Yeah, but look, it's open, brother.
It is open, but it's private property. You're not allowed to be in there.
If it's open, that means I'm allowed.
No, that.
I was invited at the end of the day. If I'm invited by a police officer, he was in a car just like this one.
Yeah, but they're allowed to be here because they're police officers.
No.
Police staff.
Yeah, I get it. But what I'm saying is, I've spoken to a police officer already, and he said this is publicly accessible.
Right.
Yes.
It's not publicly accessible. I can get you my sergeant down if you'd like.
Well, if you want. I mean, I have evidence of that.
Okay. Of what, sir?
Look, it's open. Look, it's perfectly open, man.
It's not open. So.
Look, you can step in and step out.
I can use reasonable force to get
Oh,
you
do you
out.
not using nothing, man? What do you mean?
Property.
What would you use reasonable force?
You can't go in there. It's private property, as you can say. As you can see, right? The front,
Well, you can't even speak at the.
okay,
You're
the
just
front of the
talking
police
nonsense.
station, being the reception, is
Yeah.
publicly accessible. That's the only where you can get in.
But apparently, at the moment, this is all open. I don't know why you just don't get on with your day, man. You just, look, you parked on a double yellow now. You're causing a lot of issues. I don't know what's the matter with you. Hey, let's speak to this officer. Maybe he knows better than you. Hey, this is open, right?
I'm not working now, working out.
Where do you work? Oh, right. Yeah, nice place. You're causing issues, bro.
Yeah, I just don't want you going in there. It's private property.
It's causing issues, man.
No, it's not. It's just asking whether you should be here. This is private property inside here.
Yeah, but it's open, look.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Have a read on the sign there.
Yeah.
What's that say?
The only area that is publicly accessible is the reception. This is private property.
Yeah, but I had different information from another officer.
Well, that's incorrect. If
So-
you want to go to the front counter, you can.
So
speak to someone there.
how do I know who's correct, who's incorrect?
Well,
Do you see what I'm saying?
If you go
So
to the-
who are you anyway?
sorry. Who am I?
Yeah.
My name's Sergeant Etheridge. I work here.
Etheridge.
Yes, Sergeant Etheridge.
All right. So I've got information from a certain officer saying
Well,
this.
okay, that information is incorrect, sir. If you'd like to
Yeah,
speak
but
to
maybe
someone,
you're incorrect.
if you'd like to speak to somebody, please walk around the outside and you can go to the front counter and you can speak
You know
to
what's going to
someone
happen?
there.
I'm going to walk around the outside,
No,
and I'm going to end up to that in that point.
No, you're absolutely not going to end up at this point because there's no private access.
Do you want to bet?
Absolutely.
Do you want to walk with me?
No.
We're going to go all the way. I've just done it. I've done it already.
I've got other things to do.
I know.
If you step foot inside here, there will be a problem. All right.
I've already did.
Yeah. Okay.
What kind of problem?
Now you've been told if you step foot inside here.
Yeah, but I was
trespassing-
also told that it's publicly accessible.
Incorrect. Okay.
So-
if you'd like to speak to the front counter, walk all the way around. This young man is just going to wait here, though. You can wait inside. He's not to come into the police station. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Cheerio.
Cheerio, Sergeant. Why are you causing issues for no reason?
I'm not causing issues.
You are causing issues. I don't know why. It's like it's like you're about to get on with your life, and all of a sudden you're just here wasting my time. You don't believe me, do you? That I actually spoken to a police officer.
Well, the officer that you spoke to was obviously incorrect. Okay. As you can see, the sign, it says it right there in big, bold, black letters, right? Private property,
Yeah.
no public pedestrian access beyond this point.
Yeah, but beyond this point, maybe this point it's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's a private land owned by Thames Valley Police.
I get that.
Right.
I get that.
Fabulous.
But I've spoken to an officer, and he said to me, There is a public access. I even said to him, I said, can people, listen, I said to him, can people actually cross? He said, yes.
I understand that.
Right.
However,
so,
is
two things. Either the police officer, he's, okay, say for example, if he's wrong, fine, we take that, but I'm now invited. So, I know you're saying it's private, I'm invited by a Thames Valley police officer to go in.
You haven't been...
I've got it, I've got the invitation in my camera.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
You're not welcome.
So if anything happens, if he goes to court, I will show them the invitation.
That's fine.
So you're not going to win this. Okay. All right. So as soon as you move, I'm in. No. Because I've got invitation.
No.
He said to me, the only thing he said...
Step in, I'm going to use reasonable force,
right,
okay, to move you out of the private property. All right?
Well, you look a little bit weak to me, if I'm honest. Okay. What kind of force are you going to use? Okay. Have you got any weapons? No. Like pepper spray or anything? Don't have that much force on you. Anyway, I'm not threatening you, by the way. The only thing he said, don't step into custody over there. And he said, look, he said, please, if there's any doors, don't go in them. That's it. Other than that, I've got an invitation.
Well, he's misinformed and he's wrong. It's private property passes.
He looks older than you.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to repeat myself again, okay? You're not gaining access.
So are you going to sit here all day?
If you're here all day, then I guess I'll have to.
No, don't do that. What if I go around? You know what I'm going to do? I could go around and I could meet you over there. Shall we do that?
I'm not going to engage in any more conversation.
Why?
Because there's no reasoning with you, sir.
Okay, I'm not going to go in, that's it. Okay. Even if you're not here, I'm not going to go in. Okay. So you can go on. No, seriously, I'm not going to go in. Okay. That's it, you can carry on with your day. I won't step in, that's it. Officer, carry on with you, please. I got to ask you this. Were you going on a job or going home?
Sorry?
Were you going on a job or going home?
I'm starting shift, sir.
Please, I can't stop you from doing shift, man. I'm just going to hang around here. I'm not going to enter. Seriously, I'm not going to enter so you can move on with your job.
I can't take that risk, sir. It's private property, you can't be in there.
Yeah, but you can stand there all day. All right, now it's on you. I'm telling you, I'm not going to step in. Yeah? I'm not stopping you from doing your job. You chose to stand there. Yeah? This is, I understand this is public.
What are your plans for today then?
That's it. I'm going to stand around here for a little bit. Just look at how you guys operate and all that. If the other police officer comes back, I will speak to him further. If he doesn't, I'll probably 20 minutes I'll be gone.
Okay, what's your purposes for recording?
Who said I'm recording?
You're recording now?
I was recording with this. Okay. Yeah. So that's it. Okay. Do you mind if I take some pictures?
You can take all the pictures you like, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, so like I said, please, especially if you're going on an important job, like an emergency or something, please. I've seen that guy before somewhere. So yeah, I mean, if you're here and that police officer comes back, I'm not lying. You might think I'm lying.
What police officer?
There was one police officer, two police officers actually came out. I've spoken to, they were standing over there. And I asked him, I said, oh, what's happened to the gate?
Right.
I don't know what he said, I can't remember exactly what he said. And I said, can I go in? He goes, yes. He says, this is his words, it's publicly accessible.
Right, okay.
That's his words. He said, you can look, I said, obviously, he said he can't go into certain places because the doors are closed anyway. He said something about custody. Other than that, he said, yeah, you can just go around. And he said it's perfectly accessible for everybody. That's it.
As I said before, he's misinformed.
Well, okay, he's misinformed, but well, what can I say? That's what he said to me. But then again, why is there no gate?
I don't know, sir.
Well, there you go. You might want to question that. So, I mean, there might be a reason why there's no gate. Do you get it? I can see there's a swipe thingy there.
Yeah, there used to be a gate.
Yeah, but there's no gate.
There is no gate, but it doesn't defeat the fact that it's...
So maybe they made it publicly accessible?
It's not.
And you are misinformed?
No, because it's not open to the public. Members of the public don't have right of way into this area.
Fine, but if it's that secure like you're saying?
It's not secure, but members of the public don't have right of way here.
How do you know that for sure?
The only people that have right of way here are police officers and police staff, not members of the public. And people who have appointments as well.
Yeah, but they might not have the right to wear, but they might have access. You know?
They don't have access.
Well, maybe that's why they took the gate off.
Because they can see the clear writing saying private property.
Maybe they took the gate and then eventually they will take that sign. I know, I can see that sign.
I'm glad you can see the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it says private property, no public pedestrian access.
I can see the sign clear.
Yeah.
Yes, I get that.
Yeah. And it says no public access.
Yeah, but at the same time you opened your access.
Yeah, but that's
and you got police officers telling people it's publicly accessible.
That's not up to me, sir.
Right. Yeah. Are you based from here? Are you based here?
I am.
Yeah, you are. All right, like I said to you, you can go anytime. I'm not going to step in.
Planning on leaving, sir?
I told you about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Roughly about 20 minutes. Hopefully I will see that police officer coming back. If he doesn't, I will eventually get bored and leave. You know, I've walked in there so many times, in the past.
Have you?
Yeah, from the other side. These signs never used to exist. To be honest, I came here years ago, and then I walked in from the other side. I walked all the way there, and then now they made all these signs.
Right.
You know, they never used to exist.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I am the reason they made these signs. But all of a sudden you come and you see there's no gate, and you have to question that. When I questioned that, the officer said, it's publicly accessible. I was like, really? I was surprised. I'll be honest with you, I was surprised as well.
Yeah, it's not publicly accessible.
Yeah. I was very surprised.
Nothing interesting anyway.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a police
Look,
station.
criminals over there.
Yeah, well, you can see that from here, can't you?
Yeah, but you can, you know. And then you get paranoid people like you. That's very interesting, man. That's very interesting. But like I said, please, you know, I don't want to hold you, especially if you've got something important to do. I don't want it.
I'm only just starting off shift.
Yeah?
I'm only just starting off shift.
What, by leaving the station?
No, I'm trying to find parking.
Oh, got you. I see. I know, parking here is terrible. So basically, you can't find anywhere to park, and now using this as an excuse to talk to me and park on the double yellow. That's what you're doing.
Am I? No, I'm not.
I think that's what you're doing.
I don't think it is.
It's an excuse.
Is it?
I think so. Because you've got nowhere to park.
Well, I'm not going to be parked there for long, am I?
No, I don't know.
I'm just going to make sure that you don't enter the...
I said to you I'm not going to enter, man. So don't use this as an excuse, as, you know, how do you say, obstructing you and stuff like this. I did tell you. Huh? I know what you guys are like. There's nothing happening, man. So you're based from here, yeah?
I am.
And what's your shoulder number again? I know you showed it to me,
2115.
but... 2115. How long have you been in the force?
Since the start of this year, around the start.
Oh!
Middle, I don't know.
Really? Brand new. How long does it take to be a police officer?
6 months of training.
6 months, that's it?
Yeah.
So from the moment you apply, 6 months later you could become a police officer?
No, so you apply.
Yeah.
And then you go through all the processes. And then you do your 6 months of training. And then 10 weeks out with a tutor constable.
Do you think that's a reasonable amount of time? Or
I think it is, yeah.
You think, yeah, I'm just asking. I'm not being patronising, I'm just asking. You think it's enough training, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the training, can I ask? Or is that? It's not secret, is it? What's the training? What does it involve? The training.
Legislation.
Basic.
Just the legislation we would use every day around certain acts, pace, things like that.
And what's the training? Is there any kind of physical training?
There is, yeah. We go through safety training.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. And Thames Valley, where is that based at? The training? I think I know where that. Hang on.
Down next to near Reading.
Near Reading, where there's a museum and yes, I've been there. Yes. Yeah, I've been there. I went there to visit the museum.
Yes,
There's a museum in there.
Accessible.
Oh, they still want bananas.
Yeah, only on Wednesdays.
Is it?
It's the museum and the museum only is publicly accessible when it's open.
Yeah.
So this isn't open to the public.
Well, it is. There's a desk at the front.
There is, yeah. It's the front counter.
Yeah.
Where people go to report crimes and get updates on any.
Yeah.
Stuff they're involved in.
Yeah. Another question. What made you join the force?
Just wanted to help people, so.
Yeah. Good answer. Good answer. Anyway, I think I'm done. I'll leave you to it.
Fabulous.
And I wasn't going to go in.
Okay.
So enjoy your day.
Yes.
And that's it. Take care. Has dried out. Look at that. What's happened to that? That's usually full of water. Are they getting rid of this? Are they getting rid of the pond?
I don't believe so.
Why is it dry like that?
It's dry because it's rainwater and more groundwater level.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's not a pond as you and I would know a pond then.
So there's a shortage in rain, I guess?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Thanks. Fair enough. You see, the police are very polite. They learned their lesson, unlike the council. So the council deserves more visits. Oh yes, hey, how do I get out of here? Yeah, the council, it does your head in when you go and visit a place. And you make the point, you can film, you can this, you can that. And they obviously go through lots of public complaints and this and that, and then you go back and you find a stupid sign saying no photography. It goes to show that they're just idiots. The police, on the other hand, most of the police stations, most of the police forces are actually catching up with this and making it right. You have to say it. You have to say it as it is. And yeah, me, I'm noticing that the police are getting better as far as photography is concerned.